Okay, how's everyone doing out there? Johnny Steel Toe here. I've been asked by a friend or two of mine to show them how I do my smoked brisket. And I smoke a full Packers brisket. I don't do just a flat or just a point, although you can do that. There's no reason why you can't. I just prefer to do the whole brisket. I get both the point end, which is I make my burnt ends out of, and then the flat end, of course, you're going to cut that in slices. You can make sandwiches, however you want to do it. I use Restaurant Depot, and I've had great success with their briskets. This is probably my, I don't know, maybe 5th or 6th brisket from them, maybe more actually. But I do a hot and fast method, Myron Mixon style, and I've done both, the low and slow, overnight. Wake up, get up at midnight, and then wake up every hour to make sure my fire and temperature is good. And I got to be honest with you, I don't think I'll ever do it again, because the hot and fast method is 4 hours on the smoker, give or take. It's pretty close to it if you keep your smoker at 350 degrees, and then it rests in a cooler, a dry cooler, wrapped up for 4 hours. And there's a little bit of a process to make the burnt ends in between there, but for the most part, that's how you do the brisket. So, like I said, I use Restaurant Depot. This is a nice 15.5, or actually just under 15.5 pounds. I'm probably going to take about 4 pounds-ish of fat off this, trim it down, get some membrane off of it, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out of this cryo pack and rinse it down, pat it down, and then we'll get started on the trimming. And there's really 2 things you need, is a nice sharp knife and a nice cutting board. And we'll get into that here in a minute, so stay tuned.